Am I on? I want to thank this esteemed body for staying this late and giving all the residents of Burrville this opportunity to express our opinions to you. I know it's long and hard. I know it's a difficult decision. I keep bothering my wife tonight with texts because I was at school. A lot of nice things have been said, a lot of heartfelt stories, a lot of issues have been brought and put before you. Everything to do with the power plant is irrelevant to what you're here for. Absolutely. That's all EFSB board. Thank you very much, Senator Lombardi, for bringing that up to the front. I was making sure, I want to make sure that you guys were well on board. That's exactly why you needed to be here, and that's the only topic you needed to be talking about. Okay? We can kill this, we can fight this at the EFSB. That's our job. Your job tonight is to look at this Senate bill, pass it on to the Senate floor, allow the rest of your members to have a vote to decide to restore justice. Okay? There's two issues in that bill. One is to add a couple of members, which is a real minor point, other than the fact that it brings us up on par with our competitive neighbors in the general New England region, okay? Other states have 5, 6, 7 members, 9 members. 3 is a little on the small side, even though we're the smallest state in the union. It broadens the diversity on the panel. It adds a shade bit more transparency. Bringing an outside water quality person in is probably not a bad idea. I'm under the impression that one of the seats is for somebody from labor. I can't see why labor would be opposed to that. It gives them a seat at the table in the decision-making process. And I'm also under the impression that the 6th seat would be for somebody from this general population. So you have citizen representation on the board being added, you have labor being added, and you have an outside environmentalist unrelated to DEM or PUC. I think those are all 3 wins. I think that's a damn good thing, okay? It's not unreasonable to ask. Again, the gentleman that came from New Haven came on board late. He had to hit the ground running and get up to speed. I realize there's a time frame. Pass the bill, pick the people, put them on the board, let them get up to speed. We can live with that. We're not using this as a delaying tactic. We just want broader transparency and better representation for all parties involved. The second primary issue for me is that years back in the 80s, around the time of the Ocean State Power Plant, the citizens of Burrville had their legal right to a vote stolen from them by this legislature, okay? Every town in Rhode Island doesn't have a power plant. They also don't have a specific law written targeting their town by name, removing them from having the right to have an up or down vote on a tax treaty. We were singled out. We're the only town to be called out by name and disallowed from having the right to have an up or down vote on whether we would accept a referendum negotiated by our town council. I think that's wrong, okay? That's not democracy. Do the right thing. Pay attention to this bill for the 2 reasons why you're here. Add a couple people to the board to make it better for everybody in the state and be more inclusive and provide better transparency, and restore the rights of the citizens of Burrville that were taken away from them. Put us back on a par with every other resident in every other town in the state. Thank you very much.
Any questions or comments?